feel a bit scatterbrained right now. You're faced with some difficulties. Sometimes it gets very annoying. And now somehow it's already 9:50 p.m. The day has gone fast for sure, and you know what they say, that time flies by when you're having fun. Well, I did have fun today, but not for the intended reasons. This week I'm gonna try something different. As you can see in the setup and the style of this video, I want to try to record a day in life / week in life of an entrepreneur, because there's loads of exciting things happening and it would be a shame to not have them recorded, even for me to remember. Today is Monday, the 2nd of October. Oh my god. Had an amazing, exciting call today. That was a business marketing consultation, and then had fun pretty much for the whole day, because between me and my boyfriend we have 2 laptops, but his one is broken now, so we're sharing mine until his is fixed. And because he needed it today, I took a slower day, and I thought that this would also be another cool thing to share, being like, one of our laptops is broken, but we are not pressured to have to keep going, stressed out that, oh my god, what are we gonna do because we have to make this meeting or something. No, there's no this kind of stress that you would have in your 9 to 5 or remote job, or even many freelancers and self-employed people also deal with these problems. And I know because I've been there before, getting here to building my own business and structuring it in a way that allows me to maybe read a book for the whole day if I want to, or take a few slower weeks because one of our laptops is broken and we kind of have to share, but that's not a problem. And that's what happened today. The call in the morning was very inspiring and cool and exciting. It was a call with a prospect, so that means that now I have to prepare a coaching plan for her, and soon, maybe even this week, we're gonna start working together to get her business off the ground, give her some more confidence and knowledge in business and marketing to push her forward towards her goals and towards whatever she wants to achieve. So that's one thing that happened today and will be happening over the next few days, building that plan and thinking what to do together to offer her the best experience possible. Now, tomorrow is also an exciting day because we have 2 client calls. One is coaching, consulting, the other one is business identity and rebranding. And then Wednesday, I have 2 other calls where I will be coaching women on the imposter syndrome and finding direction in one of their businesses in terms of finding the right target, finding the right offer, and putting everything together so that it makes sense and they can move forward with their business. So since Ale was using the laptop today, I pretty much had a chill, slow day reading the book, and that's it. So the plan for tomorrow is 2 coaching calls and otherwise pretty chill day, editing and filming more content and making more outreach to make more connections and find more clients, of course. But one thing I want to do in the morning is I'm really craving a croissant. I discovered an amazing place here in the town. It's some kind of artisan bakery, but the stuff they have there is so good. You're gonna see. I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna take you there. You're gonna see that it's just mind-blowingly beautiful. And the quality of food that they have there and all the pastries and croissants and buns and everything else is just divine. So we're gonna do that in the morning and I can't wait. And that's it. Now I'm gonna get ready, read a book, and see you tomorrow. Okay, so now is Tuesday, 4 p.m. Already finished all the coaching calls for the day, and now I'm getting deep down into more of a admin / organizational work. We'll be preparing a plan for another coaching program, finishing editing the video for this week, and seeing what else I have to do. I feel a bit scatterbrained right now, so I'm just about to build my to-do list for the week, just to get everything in order and to make sure that I don't forget anything. By the way, did you see that croissant from the morning? It was delicious. Although they didn't have my favorite one, the pistachio. So now I'm gonna focus, work on the plan for the week, then get into planning the coaching sessions. Talk to you later. Okay, now is 5:30 p.m. The follow-ups are done, to-do list is prepared, so I feel much better in my mind knowing what has to be done when. Actually, I'm gonna show you. Don't want to show too much because of the data, but everything is organized from Monday, Tuesday to Friday, and I made some automations and labels and everything else, so all of that is ready, and finally I have my brain online instead of having to remember about it all, so that's much better. And now, because it's 5:30, I'm feeling a bit snacky and I'm actually hungry, so instead of snacking, I'm gonna eat some pasta that my beautiful Italian boyfriend prepared. Perks of living with an Italian. And then after that, I'm gonna do some more work tonight. Because we work with people in the US, this is how it usually goes, that our mornings are a bit slower, then we meet with them in the afternoon and work some more during the evenings, but I don't mind it. I can wake up whenever I want without having to get up early to make it for the calls, except when we work with people in Australia, which did happen to me a few times last week and this week. But it's always fun connecting with people from different places and different cultures even, and all around the world, and I just love how accessible it is to build whatever business you want, really, as long as you have internet, as long as you have the connection, an idea, and a bit of entrepreneurial spirit. Your imagination is the limit, because who's gonna say no to whatever idea you have in mind? All you have to do is really just go out there and experiment and see what happens. And if you love something enough, you commit work to it, and you're dedicated enough to see it through to the other end, through the pain and, let's say, the difficult stage at the beginning. If you have it in you to wait through that and get to the better stage where things are starting to move more smoothly, then you are rewarded with good results, with the compound effect of stuff, and you finally see the return on your work, which is very satisfying and very reassuring. And this is dinner. Okay, one shitty thing about south of Spain, if you want to know, is that there's a lot of flies here because of so many vineyards and loads of fruit farms. There's a lot of flies and sometimes it gets very annoying. It's the evening now, like 10:50 p.m. on Tuesday evening, and I was working on the coaching meeting plans for a few hours, and then I was also thinking about my plan for the YouTube videos and other things and other content that I want to create for this vloggy business mindset, business coaching space. And then I started thinking about something else that I thought you might find interesting. You know, when you're learning a new skill and you're faced with some difficulties, you don't really know how to go about things, you don't really know what the processes are, you don't really know what's the best course of action, and it takes you a while to figure things out. Many people get discouraged by that because it's difficult. It's not the easiest thing to go through. You have to go through some hardships and challenges to figure out the best steps, the best systems and processes that then help you go faster. But it's inevitable that you have to go through this first period of difficulties, and you have to go through it yourself, no matter how many courses or strategies or step-by-step solutions someone offers you. You kind of need to go through the first phase of being shitty at something to learn how to do it better. I can see that this is kind of what's happening with me and creating these YouTube videos now. And I wanted to say that there's one thing that I really love about this process. It's witnessing me getting better at stuff. And by no means am I good at it yet, but I know that I will be. And I like seeing that I still don't know how to do this or that, or that my process is a bit scattered. Like, even earlier today I felt very scatterbrained with all the things that are going on, since all this business adventure plus also creating YouTube 50-50% with my time. It's a new situation to find myself in, and I know that it's gonna take time to figure things out. But anyway, what I can notice is that I still don't have a process figured out. I like seeing this messy part of the process because I know that soon there will come a time where I have a process in place and some strategy in mind that I can follow step by step without even thinking. And there are many other skills that I'm good at that I don't even need to think to get something done. Like, for example, photo editing in Photoshop. I think I'm a master in it. I don't think I know, because I don't even need to think when I'm working in Photoshop. So that could be one example. And you probably also have something like that you know that you're good at. You have some skill that just takes no effort at all, but just know that this is not how it was from the beginning, and in the beginning you must have went through this kind of struggle period, being shitty period, not knowing what to do period, not knowing what's going on period. And this is what I'm going through right now with YouTube, but I don't feel discouraged. I feel excited because I know that very soon I will figure things out. Things are not going to take me as long, and I will know how to optimize and smooth things out and make things faster. So just wanted to say, as an addition to this video, that it's very cool witnessing this kind of work in progress stage, and I would like to invite you, if you're struggling with that as well, to give yourself some credit and notice that you are able to get good at other things, so you can get good at whatever you're working on right now as well. This is the confidence that I'm taking into this YouTube journey, and I just wanted to say, try to have a look at things from a bigger perspective. See that it just takes a little bit of time, but sooner or later you will get there and you will get good at things, and that's a very reassuring thing to notice and to reflect on and to think about. And that's it. By the way, I finished the book yesterday, the second Hunger Games book. It was amazing. I read until like maybe even 2 a.m. Couldn't put it down when I was around 90%, and I was like, I just gotta finish it right now. And it was very good. It was very similar to the movie, of course, but it was very good nevertheless. I just downloaded the third one as well, so I'm gonna start on that tonight, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna read. So anyway, I'm gonna see you in the next one, which is probably gonna be either imposter syndrome or overcoming fear as a woman in business, because these topics have been coming up quite a lot in my recent conversations. And then that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this one. I hope it wasn't too choppy, and I hope that you can bear with me while I'm figuring out the steps to this YouTube stuff. So let's just go on this journey together, get better at stuff, allow ourselves to be shitty at first. Make sure to check out one of the recommended videos that are here on this end screen, and subscribe to the channel so that you can keep getting notified of other videos I post, and also stay in touch with me when you want me to talk about something specific. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks.